We survived week 1 of kitchen chaos. We got the blue grit done, the plastering done, the kitchen was delivered, most of the plumbing and electrics were done, which feels like a bit of a miracle. So this week then is all about tackling the window situation, getting the flooring laid, and if all of that goes to plan, we should be able to show you the kitchen carcass all installed and in situ, which is so exciting. It's going to be a little bit of a rush again, so let's just get to it.
Windy's out.
Yeah, so the windows are delayed, as you know. So we told the window supplier.
Still in a voice, really. Jesus.
So we told the window supplier that to speed them along, we will do the removal part for them.
Come on. So if you want, we can just quickly whip out the sashes. So that's like the bead, okay? There. This will come out now. It's on wires, so we'll cut them. Cutting cords. Weight gone. This weight's not attached to it, so yeah, done.
Can I do one?
Yeah. If you've gone too far, you're pushing against this bit, so just go only to the shallowness of that.
In the shallow. In the shallow, la 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 low.
In the shallows.
We're far from the shallow now.
Good.
Oh.
You're going too far, Melanie.
Oh.
Because you're into the sash now, so there's nothing to pry off, is there?
I get you, sorry.
No, don't apologise, I'm just teaching you. Nice, you're getting good at this. Cut the cords then. It's the weight going down.
Ah!
Hey! Lift it up slightly. Using the pulley. I like it. See this panel? This panel goes from there to there. That's put in so that when the window is open, you can access the weight if you needed to. So we're going to open that up now. So that is that panel. That is the weight. So now we've taken away a load of weight. So now when we get it off, it'll be carryable as well. There's the weights. Okay, I'm going to try this. Do you just stand there and just tell me if it moves? It's not really fixed in that well. Let's take this out then. We might be best off taking out the sill.
While you do that, do you want me to start on this one?
Can do, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, careful.
What do we do? This one. This one out, and then we do it.
This whole thing feels like it's wobbling.
Yeah, I think it's a lot weaker than the other one. I'm going to take those two pieces off there, and then we're going to just pull the whole thing out. I can't get this to go. Why can't I get it to go?
I get it.
Yeah, go on.
Wrong side.
Yeah, use that side.
Did it.
Well, can you pass that out the window? Good. Whoa! Came back!
Like a boomerang.
Now we're good at throwing things out the window.
Nice.
Okay. It's not working because it's getting like tighter as it moves across. But now it's here and away from there. We could saw that straight off. This one might fall on me. Pull that back if you can, that side. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna weaken that by doing this. Throw it out. Careful, Millie, you're getting on the bath stone.
Shit. Oh. See, it's harder than it looks.
Nope, got it
It's
again.
coming back. It's like a boomerang.
Nope.
Coming back. Yeah.
See how I threaded the eye of the needle then and got it through the 2 little nubbins? What is that? Is there like a big screw? Yeah, there. See that one there? Can you knock that in?
Do you do
That one, knock it up. Up, 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 up.
I can pull it out.
Okay, yeah, if it's loose, they get it out, yeah.
Lucy. Lucy.
All good?
It's a bit of slapstick, isn't it?
Nearly got me right in the eye, I think. She's out.
There we go.
Okay, let's get this on the floor here.
We're done. Oh, I wouldn't do that.
You're walking on broken windows.
Do your best Olympic beam routine.
I could do that easy. Wait, careful. There's a lot of nails poking up at that. Okay, watch me do a triple pike.
Go on then. Your triple pike. It's quite good.
Thank you.
I might do a cartwheel off.
No, don't. I don't trust you with it. You'll die on that with those things.
Obviously, I'm not going to do a cartwheel.
I know you were going to do a cartwheel, but you would do something. I didn't do a triple pike. I was just making a joke.
What's a triple pike?
I think it's a dive.
Since we removed the windows, something very positive has happened. The casings have gone in, which is basically just the frame part, obviously not the glass. That's plywood, but it's a good start. We needed this to happen because the French door is one of the ones being made and we require that to be there so that we can butt the flooring right up to it. So we needed to know where that was going to land. So this is really positive. This means that we can get the floor laid now. And as long as Louis and I can lay floor quick enough,
We'll have a kitchen.
we'll have a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Although in the meantime as well, the painting's going to be done. So that does push us on a couple of days because we want the paint done before the floor's down. But either way, we're going to do it. Even
Yeah.
if we're up all night doing it.
We're going to get that floor done.
So we've got a long few days ahead of us. And once all of that's done, I'm going to go on holiday and sleep for 3 days.
Spain, here we come, baby.
Oh, baby. While we're on the topic of holidays, today's video has been sponsored by Saily. Saily are an affordable and easy to use eSIM service who can get you data and mobile connections all over the world. Louis, do you remember when we went to Malaysia and we were sitting at 7-Eleven for like an hour?
You're the guy who's doing our SIM card? Mm-hmm. And they were all queuing behind us.
It was really embarrassing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, with Saily, you can avoid all of that hassle. First, you just download the Saily app and then you just choose your plan. Louis and I are actually headed off to Spain pretty soon, so I'll be buying a SIM for there. And then you just download it onto your phone. The good thing is that if you download it, it won't actually activate until you land in the country. And then it's all set up. Now I'm going to challenge Louis to name a country for every letter of our discount code. What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Louis and I come from Swansea.
Nice to have you today, Louis.
Thank you, nice to be here. Do you have like a catchphrase as the host?
No. But I am going to go out on a limb and say that every country that Louis names is covered by Saily. 30-second timer starts now. B.
Belgium.
E.
Egypt.
L.
Latvia.
G.
Germany.
R.
Rwanda.
A.
Antigua and Barbuda.
V.
Venezuela.
E.
El Salvador.
V.
Vanuatu.
I.
India.
L.
Lesotho.
L.
Liberia.
Hey.
Out
Out of time. Unlucky. I mean, Louis lost, but every single country he named is covered by Saily. You can get an exclusive 15% discount on Saily eSIM data plans. Use code Belgrave Villa at checkout.
Oh, it was Belgrave Villa.
The last few days this room has been so busy with the plumber and the plasterer, but the whole room is plastered, and because we're having a bit of a heat wave at the moment, it's dried so quickly, which is amazing. As you can see, the plasterer did a kind of render on this wall. He hasn't added the top layer of plaster yet. But we quite like this square formation. But now where it gets handed over to Louis and I is the flooring. The flooring also has to be in time for the kitchen fitting. And we've got to decide now whether to put these big panels on the horizontal or square. So Louis laying them out. Although I think the diagonal looks best.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think I would do diag. Okay, so if you come here, stand as you walk in. That is actually pretty central, to be fair. It's quite nice. You walk into a straight line down there.
Looks beautiful.
Okay. Okay. Does that sound okay? Exciting, no? We've got flooring. Look, it's a floor.
You don't feel good.
You're allowed to feel bad, Mummy. No, it's okay. It'll be get better.
Good.
It'll get better. Don't worry. Oh, don't cry. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? Don't worry. You okay?
No.
Why? What are you feeling bad about now?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I may or may not have had a small little mental breakdown a couple of days ago. But today, I'm not crying. I think the stress of the last few weeks got to me a little bit. And I was overwhelmed. But there's been some good progress, so we're going to show you. We had the painter who did the
Mist coat.
And he did the mist coat on these walls plus the finished colour. So when we got back last night, it had moved along, hadn't it?
But this wall's still wet, slightly still wet over here, so this one is the only one we can do. So we've done all the other walls ready for the kitchen, ready to lay the floor.
It's going to be quite underwhelming because I think the camera is just going to show it as white, but it's not white. Ah, you can see it's not white compared to the ceiling. We're quite pleased with it, aren't we, L-Dog? Mm-hmm. Makes the room feel so big. But then this morning I had stuff to do, so Louis got on with making some cuts of the flooring, and we're going to lay it for the rest of the day. But I'll show you what he's done so far. These aren't glued down yet, so we still have to do that. But it looks so pretty. Ah.
I think we start gluing now.
Gluey Louie?
Yeah, we're going to glue, do a couple of nails as well. Yeah, we're going to go for it.
Cool. Just tell me how I can be helpful. Is this specific floor glue?
Yeah.
Whoa, it's so heavy. This is the adhesive we're using. Ooh, it looks really fun.
Yeah, we're definitely going to use a lot of it.
Looks like it, yeah.
This is all that there is in Swansea.
How many have you got?
There's one in Carmarthen. I got 4 of them.
You've done some complicated little cuts. Should I sit on this to weigh it down?
You can do.
So I'm just a weight.
Yeah, you are a weight. You're certainly a weight.
Hey.
What?
In the end, after everybody's advice, we decided to go for the untreated wood panels. At some point we'll treat them, but you know what? I'm really liking the light wood.
Yeah, I like the light wood as well now.
Do you want to know something really good news?
Yeah, I would love to know some really good news.
It's going to be sunny for the next 10 days again.
Oh, it's great news.
Does that make you happy?
Absolutely lovely. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things to make you happy.
Thank you.
I can tell you're stressed.
I'm not,
You're not stressed?
I'm not stressed, no. I know how much we've got to do today, and I know how long it'll take, really. So we're gonna get the central one there, that one, this one, and that one in, and then pin a couple down then, so none of it can move then. And then we'll be able to like push off them then.
I don't know if you're able to see it in the camera, but Louis drawn lines, so he used the laser level to make sure everything was square, because it's really going to show otherwise, because there's so many lines on the panels that compared to like the kitchen island, it will be squiffy. You spent a lot of time doing the headwork, didn't you, Lou?
It's not ideal in terms of like the kitchen isn't a perfectly square room, like it just isn't, because it's so old and stuff. So
nothing in this house is.
It's not far off, so we'll have it. You know, if you really were to like measure it to the millimeter, it would be off, but we'll try and get it right so it doesn't look so bad to the eye, isn't it?
We're not exactly sure that we're going to finish this today, are we, Lou?
Well, I think we are, because we have to.
No, all the way to the edge of the room.
Oh, sorry, no.
So our plan is the blue lines are where the kitchen island goes, and that is the last part of the kitchen. So if we at least get it to there, we can then infill the kind of dining area afterward.
In the back of my van, there's a set of nail punches.
Okay. I want some real responsibility soon.
Soon come. So for example, that one there, I put it in the tongue.
Okay.
But to make sure that we can push something up until there.
Because it's when it's too proud.
Yeah. Now, that is set in lower, agree?
Yeah.
And that will not affect our next bonding of the tongue groove.
Got you.
I just put it on the edge now there.
Okay. Okay, what's the time, L-Dog?
2.
2:30. The kitchen fitters arrive at 7 a.m. We have 17 hours. Easy peasy.
You ready for your own one? I'm not going to help you with this one.
No help.
Better get right. You getting it in?
No. Quite quickly getting to that blue line.
Yeah, but you've got all the cuts along the edge, yeah? And then all
Right.
along this edge to do.
That looks like a really different
This is the doorway cut. I don't know, well, it might be wrong now. We'll hope it's right. Oh, it's quite loose there.
We got too many snacks and Louis getting distracted.
Delivery for the snack monster.
You struggle to say no to a snack, don't you, Luz?
Picky bits are my nemesis. If someone wants you for a carpenter, Millie, how much are you going to charge a day?
£200 a day.
Oh.
But I can only paint and I can only lay floor as long as there's no cuts.
So if someone says I'm in, Bridgend, could do with floor laying with no cuts.
Yeah,
About the size of this. How long will it take you?
Half hour to get down there.
How long to do the job?
Oh, is that
Another half an hour?
Another half hour.
Yeah.
I could also tile as long as there's no cuts. I can panel with cuts.
Yeah, you can panel, yeah.
Imagine my price list. Tile brackets, no cuts. Floor brackets, no cuts.
That's a good one, yeah.
Cold January, up before dawn, down to the Knox mine we've been digging.
I'm upping my pay.
Yeah, you upping it?
I'm now £110 a day.
That was quick.
Told me that I wound up dead, but there's bills to pay, and the rent's due today, so I'll take my chances this time. Breaking my back, $5 a day, when the company store's getting half anyway. While Mr. Cold Baron sits up on a hill in a gold-plated mansion with pockets to fill, and we're underground, 300 feet down, and it feels like we're
Hey, what's the time, big guy?
4:04. How has that gone so quick?
T-minus 15 hours. I repeat, 15 hours.
Pick up the pace.
It'll cost you your life, and it's damp and dark too. The river is wide, and it gets ever closer.
Next weekend, should we sleep the whole weekend?
Can you not? If you need to stop and have little twirl bites that we were nicely given, then you can stop and have them.
I'm allowed some of them.
Yeah, you're allowed them if it's going to make you less grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I'm just bored, baby.
Yeah, no, I've got the techers for that one. When you're up against the wall like that and you're going to try and pull it back in, the way you do it is get a little crowbar and then put that in there.
That was nice. I need to get another fully.
I knew you were going to do that.
It was just there. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You do.
I can't do it. Keeps coming out both ends.
It's like diarrhea and vomit.
That's disgusting.
That's what you said. You said it. Do you want me to do the whacking? You do the standing?
Try and do one more whack.
I think that's fine.
Woohoo!
I got to do the big middle cut, this one now.
Wow, that's so cool. I would have liked it to go in between each pipe, including these two here.
A needlessly hard cut, but it would have been, it showed real class though, yeah, if I did it.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So would you think of yourself as a failure?
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, after this tile, I'm going to have a snack.
That's your first tile after a big break.
What
Just
snacks
stick
do we
them
have in the
there.
snack bag?
You got mini twirls. I may have eaten all the other ones.
Oh, I'm gonna have this, chip and dip. A pack that comes on top of each other, one with little chips and one with a guac dip. The energy's low in the Big Brother house, isn't it, Bean? Having a daily dunker break. 6:30 in the Big Brother house.
My thoughts are that in about 5 full tiles, they will be able to fit the kitchen around us. So keep going.
I'm jumping out of my rut. I've got nothing to complain about. Getting a new kitchen tomorrow.
And you're becoming a very skilled floor fitter.
I've been a nasty girl. On to the next one.
I'm going to show the camera this cut. If it goes in, I'll never get it out.
Louis doing the hardest cut of his cutting career. I want love.
But it's impossible.
Men like me.
Irresponsible.
Men like me are dead in places.
Other men
Feel
liberated.
Hey, give it a good old whack then. Here we go.
Satellite radio. Y'all getting hit with the boom, boom.
Get on it with a boom, boom. I did it. I managed to lay the floor in time. Is that that?
No, I've been hearing things all morning, so I've been out there here.
Hello! Yeah, so we're just waiting for the kitchen people to arrive, which is so exciting. They're gonna install my kitchen. Now one. What do you
I
think?
quite like two as well. It's only on these units here. The only thing I think is it going to be quite loud?
Also, sink is in. That's so exciting. And they're making the spice racks for the larder cupboard. Whoa, that's so cool. And they're
This is gold. Yeah.
oh, nice. Oh, you want that as well, actually, don't you, Lou? So on top of all of our kitchen excitement, our range cooker arrived, and I've always wanted my very own range cooker. So it's time for a range cooker reveal, baby.
You got that earlier, I showed me.
Louis seen it and I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, gracious me. Mini oven!
Yeah, many of them.
Whoa! We went for a gas hob. We had a bit of contention over this. I like gas. Louis likes induction, but Louis doesn't like induction on a range cooker. So he just didn't realise what we wanted, so we went with what I wanted. Okay, picture this. You're in the entrance hall. This will be a big library wall. In the library wall will be a door, and the door will slide behind the cabinets.
The other way. Correct.
And then you'll come through to our kitchen. You'll walk straight through here. This will be a big French doors going into the patio area. Then you've got our beautiful island. So the island, we decided to go for a sink on the island. We were a bit on the fence about that. We weren't sure because I do like the continuous thing of marble, but the island is so big that it just made sense to have the sink on it.
Yeah, if you can't get the scale of how big that is, it's about 3 meters long when it's going to have the overhang on the far left end.
So this is a huge, long island, and it's also going to have the overhang, as Louis said, to around here. And you can see here that the island dips in, and that's because there's going to be overhang here, so you can sit underneath with a nice space for your knees. But this isn't wasted space because all of this is cabinetry. We are eventually going to have a big, big fridge in the pantry, but for the meantime, because we don't have sort of the funds to do a pantry at the moment, we decided to put a fridge on the island. Look at that. So at the moment, this will be like our only fridge, but eventually this will be like party fridge. Fancy stuff. This is Louis's dream, wasn't it, Lou?
Yeah, I think the drawer fridge is pretty cool, yeah.
Louis used to be a bartender, so he wants a full bar setup. He suggested this be an alcohol drawer. And then following on from that bar theme, he thought about turning this into like cocktail glass storage so that he'd have like a bar setup here, and then you'd have guests sat on this edge here. So it's quite a nice thought. I want to make that into a coffee station. Bit more practical. Then the second piece de resistance, if you watched last week, you'd have seen this in the factory. But let's just have another look, because it didn't have these little spice racks in. Oh, actually, we can put the spices here, so that can be our alcohol drawer. I love it. So this is like glass doors, so you can put pretty things on display here, which is really nice as well, because like when you come in from the garden, you'll see that. So it's really nice positioning for it. So the third thing, which huge credit to Olive and Bar, Louis was very specific about the way he wanted this to work, and they managed to find a way to do it, is this. Our hidden pantry doors, which fold inwards. So they found a specific type of hinge to make this work, and I love it. It's so good. And the floor is like continuous through. So when we do eventually do this, it will have the fridge, a freezer, and just like all the messy stuff.
It'll have like another sink in there, it'll have a dishwasher in there.
Which is really nice because this will hopefully all look really neat and tidy, and we can just shove everything else back here. Oh yeah, Louis got something he'd like to share with the group.
So I didn't actually realise this was part of the oven, but as I was unpacking it just now, I discovered that we have a rotisserie chicken thingy.
Wow.
So you stick this in, and then this thing, the rotatey, turns.
Oh, and then that drawer is bins. I didn't mention that.
Yeah,
Pull her out.
bins.
Obviously, a key thing that this is missing is the tops, and they are being templated very soon, which is really exciting. We've gone for a really fun marble. So the appearance of it will change significantly again, won't it, Lou? We're doing a big marble backsplash here and marble shelf. So it's going to be quite different again when it all gets installed. And then we need to chase windows because I think the light will make a big difference to the room. We need to choose a light fitting chandelier here. Also, this goes through to the living room, but we're going to board this up for the meantime until we deal with that room so that it can stay dust-free in here and very usable. We also got to find ourselves a dining table.
Got to finish the floor before our dining table goes in, which we're going to do next.
I want to do a quick reminder of how this room looked about 10 days ago. It's crazy how much it's changed. So sign it off, Louis.
Muchas gracias.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
And don't forget, you can get a 15% discount on Saley data plans. Just use the code Belgrave Villa at checkout or use the link in the description, which is saley.com/Belgrave Villa. Pack up your trouble in your kid
And carry them beneath the sea.
I don't care,
Whisper too loud for me. How you getting on?
Having to do a plank.
Sorry?
Having to do a plank.
But she's gone too far and you know it don't matter anyway.
You can rely on your own man money.
You can rely on the mildew money.
She's a rich girl.
Ooh, rich girl.
Oh, a rich, rich girl. T minus 15 hours. I repeat, 15 hours. That is slightly concerning.
I'd say very.
Concerning.